Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, it seems like the Ukrainians and the Russians are exchanging rocket fire. Just use rockets and missiles more than, as far as I can tell, more than personnel. I don't hear about, 3,000 Russians engaging 3,000 or 5,000 Ukrainians or something, in the front, like Second World War kind of. It's all in the guerrilla kind of war in the cities where the Ukrainian army seems to be feeling more protected or something. Makes it harder for the Russians, obviously, but also exposing the civilian population. Nevertheless, I have here an article from Associated Press from July 21st, 2022, and this is the title. Russia pounds major Ukrainian city after expanding war aims. Kharkiv. Russian shelling pounded a densely... Almost every time when I read an article, and the article is about the Russians using missile strikes or artillery strikes or whatever, rocket strikes or airplanes or whatever they use, bombs, it starts with civilians killed and a densely populated and residential area. And I wonder why. Is that where the Ukrainians are hiding? Russian shelling pounded a densely populated area in Ukraine's second largest city Thursday, killing at least 2 people and injuring at least 21 with a barrage that struck a mosque, a medical facility and a shopping area, according to officials and witnesses at the scene. Is that a mosque because the Chechen 2 battalions said that they will break away from Kadyrov and attack Russian positions? Is that what? Now we have mosques destroyed? Just saying. Police in the northeast city of Kharkiv said cluster bombs hit Barabashovo market, a public bazaar where Associated Press journalists saw a woman crying over a head of... The locals said shelling also struck a bus stop, a gym, and a residential building. These Russians are either stupid, they don't know what they're doing, or these guys are lying. Or it could be both. I don't know, man. The bombardment came after Russia on Wednesday reiterated its plan to seize territories beyond eastern Ukraine, where the Russian military has spent months trying to conquer Ukraine's Donbas region, which is south of Kharkiv. Ukrainian officials recently aired their plans to try to recapture Russian-occupied area near the country's southern Black Sea coast. Kharkiv Mayor Ihor Terekov said he's going to be arrested by Zelensky soon because he's going to be charged with cooperating or helping the Russians. You'll see. It's so he said on Thursday that the Russians targeted one of the most crowded areas of the city, which had the pre-war population of about 1.4 million people, right? The Russian army is randomly shelling Kharkiv, peaceful residential area. Civilians are being killed. Okay, well, this is what they tell us. Any installations here? I see here schools destroyed, civilians killed, people here again. It says, and now they tell us what Sergei Lavrov said about the new area of the geographical realities. And they try to say, see, we always told you that the Russians want more and not only what they say they want, but they failed to say that actually that's a response to the Americans providing the Ukrainian army with long-range missiles. So they say, okay, we're going to push the front, we're going to create a buffer zone so you can't hit us. If we stop here, you bring your shit close to the border and you can hit way inside our territory. So makes sense, but these guys are not saying that because that would make sense, and these guys want to make it unprovoked, unsensical, unreasonable. So Moscow's current strategy also envisages making gains elsewhere, Lavrov said. His comments indicated the war could flare up rather than wind down in the weeks to come. Well, and the other guys are de-escalating the conflict by providing more weapons. Now, with Western countries providing Ukraine with long-range weapons, Lavrov said Russia's geographical tasks will be pushed even further from the current line because we cannot allow the part of Ukraine under control of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky or whomever comes to succeed him to have weapons that will pose a threat to our territory and our territory of those republics that have declared their independence. All right, thank you, good job. At least we show this one. Analysts from the Institute of Study of War, a think tank based in Washington, said they think the current Russian offensive in Donetsk may result in the capture of cities of Slovyansk or Bakhmut, though Moscow's troops have not yet made meaningful progress. Well, and then it says here that Russia is prioritizing the capture of critical national infrastructures such as power plants, the British Defense Ministry said. However, it is probably also attempting to break through at Vuflehirska as part of its effort to regain momentum of the southern pincer of its advance towards the key cities of Kramatorsk and Slovyansk. I thought they are not in an offensive anymore. Fighting also persists in Luhansk region next to Donetsk, but it has not fully captured. It has not been fully captured by the Russian military. Government Serhiy Haidai said. So that's it seems like it's not only it is from what these guys are saying. These guys are shelling these residential areas, but the Ukrainians are hitting. I posted a video a minute ago. They destroyed 6 ammo depots, Russian ones, and they destroyed a command post and 111 troops and all that. No civilians, just where they're supposed to. But the Russians are just, because they're criminals, I guess, they hit only the residential areas and they don't care about fighting the Ukrainians in the city. Anyway, as I said before, and I will say it again, I think the next week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, will be determined how the chips are falling, boom, boom, left or right. Is Ukraine going to really be depleted of, I would say, human power, personnel, troops, or Russia will do that? So we'll see which way the things go. I think the next 2 weeks. 1 week, I give it 2 weeks so I can have time. But otherwise, I would say week and a half at the most. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.